And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. There's still a push for workers to ditch working from home and to return to the office. This comes as 90% of companies are set to roll out those return to office mandates by the end of the year. Are these mandates being disguised as soft layoffs? Joining us to talk about it, employment attorney Alfonso Kennard and Lotto Marie, who has been running a scam for quite some time, allegedly working from home. So tell me, so the pandemic is over.
It is.
And you're still working from home.
I have still been working from home. I am blessed, is the way that I describe it.
Look at God.
Yeah, God has blessed me. It's not just home. It's, you know, the nail shop, the hair shop, the airport. It's overseas. I get to work from everywhere that my computer, it goes in my bag and I just go. But my job don't know about all that. You know what I mean?
Do you ever feel guilty, though? Like you're getting away with something?
Guilty? I'm doing my job. I'm taking this laptop with me everywhere I go. Sometimes I got to pull over and do a meeting in my car. I am a committed worker. You understand what I'm saying?
As you going to brunch? Let me stop for an hour and
I know
do this
all
meeting.
the login Wi-Fi passwords at Papa Do's and all kinds of places. If it don't have Wi-Fi, I don't need to be there. Is the way. That's my motto. The nail shop ain't got Wi-Fi. I can't get my nails done there.
So, Alfonso, hearing what these companies are saying, you know, at the end of the year, you're going to get some mandates. Well, 2024 rather. We're going to get the mandates. And so do you think this is a way to say, look, if you don't come back to work, we're moving on without you?
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that you thought enough of me. I first thought you had me on the show with Rihanna. I'm like, whoa, nice, man. I'm moving on up here. But look, at the end of the day, these employers, they can do whatever they want, as long as it's not discriminatory. So, you know, some folks are like, well, what the heck? Why are y'all making us return back to work? Well, they're paying you to be there, not necessarily the other way around.
Right.
So they have that. They have that right to do so unless it's illegal. When I saw it during COVID, I saw large employers do the same type of thing that they'd be doing now, in the sense that they took all the old people and they took all the disability laden folks and said, yeah, we're gonna have to lay you off because of COVID. Right? Similar here, it's not illegal that they're gonna try to bring their folks back. It would be illegal if they tailor it or narrow it down to a certain group of folks within a protected class. But otherwise, it's not illegal for them to do it because it's a term and condition of work, and they're not necessarily laying you off. You have the option.
And really quick, I've heard people say when they got the job, which was near COVID, part of it would be work from home, or at least a portion. If they say, look, that's over with, you have nothing to do.
Unless you have a contract for a term, then an employer can change the policies. All they got to do is send an email, we've changed the policy, and now that's it. So that only goes so far unless it's a contract for a specific period of time. Otherwise, it's still an at-will employment state, Isaiah.
So, Alfonso.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're the man with the master plan. You know how
She's trying to find ways to make sure she works from home.
Riri's got questions.
Listen. You said a certain class of individuals. If I can prove that they're discriminating, so if I am allergic to like an office setting, do we got a case against them?
Oh my God!
I'm just trying to say, man, they done got. I got to go back to wearing bras. How's that gonna work out? I get to work from home, and y'all now mysteriously 2024, y'all want to change. I don't know how to do that. That's discrimination.
I feel your pain, but probably not.
That'll do it for us here on The Factor Uncensored. When they call you to go back to work, go back to work.
And put your bras on, too.
All right, guys. And make sure you follow us on social media and, of course, Fox Soul. Everyone wave goodbye with Rihanna.